Okay, today we have a Ford Ranger. It's a 2003 model year. It's a 4-cylinder, 2.3-liter engine. Basically, this vehicle's had some symptoms of some rough idle. It's had the check engine light come off and on. At certain times, the engine seems to rev and not rev, and something was wrong. So they took it in to get it diagnosed. Shop diagnosed it with a bad IMRC. That stands for Intake Manifold Runner Control. It will set a code in the PCM and usually turn the light on. It may not stay on, but it'll flash off and on, flash off and on. The most common cause is the intake manifold runner control. It's actually a little solenoid or a little electrical vacuum actuated valve, and it basically all it does is the computer tells it when and how to distribute the air into the intake manifold, and when it fails, the computer is telling it to do something, it's not doing it, so it doesn't know what to do, and that's why it'll set the code. It can cause all the symptoms that the customer's been having, and basically we're going to go in and show you how to replace this. This is a very simple job to do yourself. It's just basically a bolt, couple of vacuum lines, a plug. It's probably a 10-15 minute job. Doing a video might take us a couple extra minutes, but it's a very, very simple job. So join us, check this video out, and we'll show you how to replace this yourself. Basically, the engine here, this is the 2.3 liter, here's the intake manifold you can see, and just down below it, right down here, there's where that part's located. So if you have a 2003 Ford Ranger with a 2.3 liter engine, it's also the same as the little Mazda pickup. Most of the 2.3 liter engines are going to be the same. So that's the location of it. This is what the new one looks like. It's basically the same part. That's the hole for the bolt. These are the two vacuum lines here, and then this is the electronic plug that this will plug into. So all we need to do is disconnect the plug, disconnect the two vacuum lines, unbolt it, and this little piece comes right out. We're replacing this with an OEM factory Ford part. Electronics and emission parts, we do recommend putting the factory parts back on it, or as equivalent as possible. We sell this part through our website, autopartsdirect2u.com. We sell these for much less than the dealer does, and you can buy this on our site, watch the video, learn how to replace this yourself, and save some money. So we're going to go right here, jump in here and replace this. This is the part right down here. It's a little tiny part. It basically has two vacuum lines on it, one on the top, one on the bottom, and it has one little bolt which you can't see very well on the camera, but it's where I'm putting this ratchet is a little bolt. So this is definitely a job a do-it-yourselfer can do. The location of this part, it's actually on the driver's side of the engine on the bottom of the intake manifold. You basically pull the vacuum line off and inspect it. The other end of it just plugs in right here to the intake manifold. So that's all that it is. It's just this little rubber vacuum line. You want to inspect this for cracks or holes. If there is any cracks or holes, you want to replace it, because this could actually be the problem and not the manifold, or not the IMRC. There's one more vacuum line on the bottom. Just grab that, wiggle it, pull it off of there. Now, the electrical connector is a little difficult to see. You really can't see it from the camera view. I'm going to take the part off and then disconnect the electrical connector when I have the part loose. So basically there's one little 8mm bolt here, little ratchet. Got the bolt out. It's just a little tiny 8mm hex head bolt. Took it out with the ratchet. Are you able to see that? Anyway, it holds this little piece on, and now you can flip it over and see the electrical connector. If I turn this around, you'll be able to see this little tab here. That tab needs to be lifted up. You can use a little flathead screwdriver or your fingernail. Just lift that piece up, wiggle this, and it'll pop out. And it pops right out. It's just an electrical plug. It fits right into it, and that's it. Okay, so there is the old part. Again, we're going to compare it to the new part. Make sure it's the right one. It should look identical. There may even be a part number on it, but you don't have to go by that. Just look and make sure the part's identical, make sure the plug's identical. That means you've ordered the correct part. There's the part number on the base. And to install this, you just basically reverse the removal procedure. I do want to inspect that bottom vacuum line, because that line you couldn't see very well. If I pull it up, guess what? We got a cracked vacuum line. That definitely will cause the problem with the IMRC. It very well could have been the entire cause. This cracked line will allow vacuum to not flow properly, and this is most likely the problem with this vehicle. Let's see what else here. Okay, this line goes back and connects to the other back side here, and it seems to be in good shape. So the customer's already bought this part and supplied it to us. We didn't diagnose this vehicle. If we did, we may have saved them this part. But since they've already bought one, we're going to install it, and we're going to replace that vacuum line also. Control, it's right there. We've replaced both the vacuum lines just as a precaution. They're both the same age. We're going to take the electrical plug it back in. And it snaps shut. Never pull on these by the wires, pull on them by the connector. You can hear it snap quick shut. And basically all we got to do is bolt it back into place. So just snug it. And that's about it as far as the replacement goes. Now the factory Ford instructions do recommend disconnecting the negative battery cable before you replace this part. We have done that. We disconnected the negative battery cable. I'm basically going to reconnect the negative battery cable. Going to start the vehicle, run the scan tool on it, make sure that the code is gone, and that's about it. So, thanks for watching our video. For all your auto part needs, please visit autopartsdirecttoyou.com, and please visit our website automex.com for all the latest auto repair videos. We plan on adding a lot of videos this year, so keep checking us out. We're here to show you how to do these things, and you can save yourself a lot of money, especially in these times. So thanks for watching our video. Please check out our websites.